Most wearable fragrances. Some of you, you're not ready. You're not ready for the crazies, for the crazy fragrances. I hear you. I see it in the comments. You just want your wearable, easy fragrances. First one, Mont Blanc Explorer. Obviously, the designer interpretation of Aventus. Very, very well done. Very well crafted. Cynically made, potentially. Sure. But done very well. It harkens back to a simpler time in my fragrance journey, you know, for me personally. And it's a simple fragrance. And sometimes those are the best. There's no gimmicks behind, there's nothing complicated about it. It's just lovely and it's just fine. It will get you the compliments, it'll do very well for you and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's great. Let's go to a fragrance that's a little bit more relevant to this time of year right now. And that's this. This is Armani Strong With You Freeze. This is, as you know, I really do enjoy Intensely. But if you want to have an even safer bet than Intensely, go for Freeze. This is incredibly wearable. It's not even like my favorite, but just look how much I've used of this. And that's because it's just very, very wearable. It's very light, very calming. Still worth the price tag though, I'd say. It's got that wonderful chestnut, hazelnut, vanilla accord that's in this fragrance. And this is just something that you can just wear when you're out and about in the cold, very casually, just going to see friends, doing whatever, just hanging out. And this is probably one of the most wearable autumn cold weather designer fragrances of all time. And in the small selection of autumn winter fragrances that are in here, this is the safest bet for you. I'd honestly suggest that you buy this right now if you've been looking for a new autumn winter signature scent. The only thing that I'll warn you about is that to some of you it might be a bit boring, might be, but it's great. Lovely hazelnut, chocolate, vanilla, but very, very quiet. However, if you want to rev that up a little bit, you already know my feelings on this fragrance. Hugo Boss The Scent, absolute. Brilliant. Just so brilliant. If you want one of the best designer autumn winter fragrances in the world on the market today, this. I keep going on about it for a reason. I'm not having a laugh, lads. This is good shit. Bit of fruit, bit of that icing sugar, warm, cozy, delightful. Absolutely delightful. And so let's get to a kind of a springtime fragrance or a transitional season fragrance, Sunset Riot, All Saints. Quite magical, and for 45 quid, an absolute bloody steal. Baccarat Rouge 540 DNA that we all know very well. You know the script by now. Less sweet, less sugary. Has a bit of that black pepper that's in there. Has a little bit of fruitiness. Has a little bit of lemon just as an undercurrent. Keeps it all very compact. But the quality of this, at this price, I can't even begin to tell you how bloody good it is. Next one. This fragrance will never die. I will never not love this fragrance. I don't care until I'm 70, 80 years old, which is probably in, I don't know what, like a few weeks or something. Allure Homme Sport by Chanel. It's so good. Do not, I forbid you to waste your money on Versace Pour Homme when there is this high quality, wonderful, aldehydic Chanel masterpiece out there waiting for your nostrils, young sir. If you've just hit 23, 24, you should immediately seek this out. This is a fantastic, youthful fragrance. I'm still going to be wearing it in my 30s, in my 40s. I do not care. A great combination of this wonderful citrus, beautiful aldehydic, fuzzy, crispy, fizzy citrus with this beautifully well manufactured vanilla that coats it all together. So damn good. One of the all-time greats, Allure Homme Sport. Very easy to wear. Fantastic to wear in the summer. I'm still in love with this fragrance. Next one, Prada Luna Rossa Carbon. The designer, cleaner, soapy bubble bath version of Sauvage. You know it. I know it. This is a fragrance that if you want to walk the line of smelling really, really clean, but also quite modern and designery, and having those blue ambroxan elements that are in all of fragrance now. If you want compliments, if you want people really reacting positively to you, if you want a fragrance that's going to capture the attention and the imagination of the people around you, it's just a win-win for everybody. The next one is one of my more controversial picks. I don't care, I still love it. Hugo Boss Bottled Tonic. What is there to dislike about this fragrance? Is it a little bit cheap? Yeah. Is the performance a little bit rubbish? Actually, yeah, that's a fair enough criticism. But if you can get this on a good discount, super duper wearable. This was number 10 in my top 10 summer of last year, and it was for a reason. Those first 2 hours of this fragrance are magical, they're brilliant. Using that Boss bottled DNA to a T with this, indeed, like a tonic water that's blue and refreshing. When you put this on, you feel refreshed, you feel great, you feel energized. It's wonderful. There are the haters of this fragrance, and maybe you should listen to them as well. Maybe you should get both sides of the coin. But my side of the coin is fresh, clean, and super wearable. If you want something that's a little bit similar to Boss Bottled Tonic, but sort of dialed all the way up, and you add a little bit of tropical fruits and you add a real nuance of blue, you get POLO. Ralph Lauren Deep Blue. The best thing that Ralph Lauren has done in years and years and years, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely wonderful, beautiful bottle design, so good. And this is very, very wearable for spring and summer. Quite nostalgic. It's got that 90s fragrance hype going on that Ralph Lauren used to do. This actually smells sort of like if Tommy Hilfiger, Ralph Lauren, and Bleu de Chanel had a threesome together. That's a bit weird, but that's actually what it smells like. Tommy Hilfiger cologne, Ralph Lauren Polo, and Bleu de Chanel. You put that all together, you kind of strip it down, make it streamlined. That's what this is. Next one, this. Oh, the opening is borderline daring, but it's just so good. That vetiver is so clean, so beautiful, so hot and humid. I can just imagine wearing this in Manarola, Italy, in Portofino, on the Amalfi Coast. This would just go so well with that. Or the French Riviera. It really, really encourages my imagination to go to those places. Absolutely stunning, beautiful fragrance. That green, grassy, rooty vetiver with the citrus, it's so, so good. It's like a beautiful waterfall. So refreshing, so clean, so white, you know, so cologne-like. Wonderful fragrance. Very, very wearable, super wearable. But now we get to probably my most wearable fragrance. Easy to wear. So stupid that anybody can wear this. This is wearable AF. This is what you're looking for. This is Nautica Voyage. Here's what it is. Just listen carefully. Bit of cucumber. Sliced, like it's been in the fridge. Sliced fresh cucumber. An ocean breeze. And some linen, like some quite warm, nice linen. Wrap it all up into one tidy bow. You get Nautica Voyage. I hear that it's been reformulated a couple times, and the cucumber isn't as prominent. Probably makes it even more wearable if it's kind of a bit mushy. Also, did I mention 18 quid? Super duper wearable. My most wearable fragrance. Wearable AF, as the kids say, and super duper cheap. If you haven't got this fragrance or you haven't tried this fragrance and you want to be a collector and you want to get into this, I don't know what to tell you. You're having a giraffe, sunshine. Anyway, that was my list of 10 of the most 10 wearable AF fragrances. Hope that you enjoyed the list. Hope that you got something from it. And if you did, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. And if you want to give a bit more, that encourages new content from this channel, and that encourages more eclectic and more challenging content from this channel, like the outdoor location videos and the Aventus trilogy, then you can always donate on PayPal. Thank you so much also to people who have already donated on PayPal. You know how much I love and appreciate you. Thank you so much. Anyway, I'm the Fragrance Apprentice. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.